things I've had to see, visions of the ponds to be. The moral limits are unseen, and now it all seems clear to me that arguing is painless. It brings a little changes, and I can do it with whomever I please.
Fuck you, no you can't, only with me.
Before you start listening, here's some clips from part 1. Hello and welcome to the Moral Limits. The time is 1:37 in the morning. I'm your host, Stewart Keller, and with me is my co-host, Jesus Sandoval. We just saw Batman vs. Superman 3 days before it opens, and we've got shit to say. Jesus, this movie, say something about it.
That Ginger died from IHOP, remember?
That's my main problem with the movie. Like, my biggest problem with the movie is that at his funeral, his best friend isn't there.
Oh.
The Ginger from childhood, who called him Dick Splash. Like, that's just a plot hole. It could have been Dark Knight level if it had the Ginger.
Oh my god.
But, like, I guess Lois Lane's already enough red for him, and they didn't want to seem like fucking communists. Like Jesus. Look, he came out as not a Nazi, but he's still fucking...
Dude.
The whole, like, it's a very philosophical movie. Again, like, Man of Steel made you think. Batman vs. Superman also makes you think. What Lex was saying about God is something as a Christian I've felt the same. Like, if God is all-powerful, then he is not all good.
Then he cannot be all good. And if
that
he
means
was
he's
all
not
good,
he's not all-powerful.
he's not all-powerful.
And that's something I realized when I was saying my brother died, and it's just like, dude.
Damn.
Yeah. Like, when Lex was saying that, I was just like, shit, I've thought that before. And it's true.
It has to be.
Yeah.
But, like, look, I want to believe otherwise. I really do. And I will probably continue to believe otherwise. Because...
Is God all-powerful if he is not all good? And is he all good if he's not all-powerful?
It's a hard question to answer, and it's not one I feel like I could ever answer.
I feel like it's true, though. Like, if
The statement?
Yes, the statement is true. God's a one-hit wonder. He invented everything and then did nothing else.
He does everything, though. Look, the way it works, and I've said this so
honestly,
many
his
times...
competitor is the real deal, dude. Like,
What?
he's hustling. Think about it. God invents everything. One-hit wonder.
Yeah.
He did one thing, which was invent everything.
Uh-huh.
And his competitor, Plankton / Devil, is constantly trying to, like, one-up God.
And he could never do it, though.
He can never do it. Because to bring it back to Batman vs. Superman, the definitive question of this movie, if God is all-powerful, is he all good? And if he is all good, is he all-powerful? So if he created the all-bad, that means he's not all good.
No, he created all bad for the sole purpose of making himself all good.
No, that doesn't make sense.
Right? No,
that is a
because
big
look, if he
contradiction.
can't, if he creates the sickness and the pain in the world,
No,
right?
he created the guy who created the sickness.
Right. But
if I give you a gun,
like, all right,
hold on. If I give you a gun, and I say shoot that person, and you shoot that person, I'm still a bad person for giving you the gun and telling you to kill that person, and so are you.
Because I'm the one that listens.
God is just as bad as the devil. Now, God being just as bad as the devil, here's what I mean by it. If God if God created the devil, what does that say about God?
And I think I said this earlier, whenever ago, he created it. He created the devil so he could be all good, right? Because look, if
that doesn't make sense,
right?
Though.
But look, if we had everything we could ever want, like in the Garden of Eden, we would lose faith, right? Because we don't know.
People still lose faith.
Right. No, that's my... Wait. People don't know what it would be like to feel like... Alright, look. If there's only good in the world, right? Everything is flowers and whatever apples on trees that we can't eat from.
Yes.
Reasons. Then, if we lose faith, what is our motivation to regain that faith? Right? Because if we lose faith, we're still in the same Garden of Eden. We're still in the same heavenly divine place. We're still living in absolute, like, perfection, basically.
Yes.
Or not basically, exactly. Right? So we have no reason to keep faith and to keep loving God, right? But if we know that pain, it becomes a necessary evil. Because I don't like God Is Not Dead, the movie. Because it's a shit movie and it doesn't do a good job at explaining this. But when people really get pushed to that, I think American Dad did a kind of version of it where Stan tried to...
Here's the problem with movies like God's Not Dead and most religious movies.
Not all, because like Prince of Egypt is good.
Again, like, okay, but that's more of like a period piece. Like it takes place in a part of time. But I mean,
But it is very religious.
Yeah. But I mean, like modern day takes place of people talking about the events of the Bible.
Right.
In their life today. The problem with those movies is they're made by people who do not have the, for lack of better words, the balls to talk about the real shit.
Mm-hmm.
Which is the morality of God and the devil.
Right.
We can make a fucking awesome religious movie.
Yeah.
Like, here's a hip title. God equal devil.
I don't think I would let you make that title.
Question mark? Does that make it better?
Alright, let's add an ellipses and say probably not.
But here's the morality though. Is a guy, and I'll just call a God a guy, if a guy creates the devil...
Although, have you heard that, like, for somehow, I don't know how, I'm completely stumped as to how you figured this out, but our top religious researchers have found out that like 51% or 57% of what we know about God could prove that God is a woman. Whoa. Right?
That's some feminist bullshit. But we gotta stay focused.
I don't know.
The reason why we were talking about God in the first place is because it relates to Batman vs. Superman.
It does.
A very thought-provoking movie, which has started this conversation, which I'm glad to be having on a podcast.
Right.
Here's the thing, though. God. Mm-hmm. He creates the devil. How is God all good if he creates... Alright, is the devil the worst thing ever?
Yes.
Okay,
God created the most powerful evil force, but, and this is the thing about the devil that I think
is good subjective.
Very.
So, good. To bring it back to our empirical thought, we will say the devil is bad. We will say...
For the purpose of this argument, we will say the devil is bad and God is good, right?
That's the thing, though. Sure, God is good. But is he all good? Is he 100%?
I think he is.
He is not 100% good.
Because look, alright, when he like allowed the devil to exist, when he, after Lucifer like rebelled against him and he sent him to hell, but gave him just enough power to like have some influence in our lives, he only gave him enough power to affect us if we choose to allow him to affect us. This is the way the Bible likes to explain it. And
no. Here's the thing. If God is all powerful,
right,
he could have created a system that does not have this. He could have created a system where we're already in heaven, and it's already perfect.
Right,
And
but then we lose faith, right?
No.
Because if we
he
don't
can
have
control us, he can control us if he wanted to. He's
But
all
he-
powerful.
right, but then we don't have free will, and that's the most basic of like.
Is
human-
God all powerful?
Yes.
Okay, which means he can do whatever he wants. There's nothing God can't do, correct?
Yes.
So
But because he's all good,
he can do both. It's an oxymoron. It is a contradiction.
Mm.
If God can do anything, he could fix that problem. He could have free will, while at the same time nothing bad happening. The fact that something bad happens means God didn't prevent it, and God could because God can do anything.
Whoa.
I am saying this as a 100% believer.
I agree completely, but
That
that
being
that
said,
blows my mind, dude.
right? That's what I'm saying. You gotta hear me out. Just with movies, in real life shit too. Have some thoughts.
Right. Food for your thought.
Fuck that.
Oh, okay.
It is demands, it is statements. People need to know this shit. Alright?
Whoa.
If God can do anything, why didn't he make something perfect? And if he didn't make something perfect and he made something crazy like what he did, would you call the world we live in crazy?
Yeah.
If he made something crazy, is he all good? 100% good.
I think I'd accept far sooner that God is all good but not all powerful than I would the alternative.
He is all powerful, though. We were talking about the being that created everything. How is that person not all powerful?
Because there is no system that exists that can make everything perfect while also allowing us to have
But
free
if
will.
God is all powerful,
right,
he could make a perfect system.
that's why I'm saying, like, I'd rather accept...
If God is not all powerful, is he God? The way people perceive him. Mostly. See what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Alright, let's see. Look at the time. I would say about 10 minutes ago, on part 1,
Mm-hmm.
when I said God is as bad as the devil, or something along that lines. Now do you see where I'm coming from?
I see where you're coming from. I still don't agree, though.
Alright, he created the devil.
Yes, he did. But he only gave the devil enough power to influence us if we let him.
God designed every single detail of the devil. He created the devil.
Yes.
Okay, so the devil is a painting, and the God painted that painting, correct? See how I'm going
I
at?
think, but angels have free will too, right? Which means Lucifer chose.
This is
to
all in his
rebel.
system.
Sure, but like free will, the whole point of free will is that it is beyond like complete and absolute control.
Mm-hmm.
It is still more or less within God's plan.
No,
But
no.
every-
What do you
like,
mean more or less in God's plan? Everything is in God's plan. Is it not?
The way I like to think about it is like he has an overarching idea of where everything will lead, but every individual decision is made through free will. Right?
But who invented free will?
He did.
Exactly.
He invented something that gives us choice.
Now you're
right?
saying it the way you like to believe.
That's what I want to believe, and that's the way I perceive religion.
Yeah.
It is something that you choose to believe the way you want to believe, because the alternative is terrifying.
Absolutely.
That there is only one way to perceive it, and if there really is only one way to perceive religion, and you find something wrong with that religion, like what you are doing right now, that is the most terrifying.
It's not something wrong.
thing.
I don't see it as something wrong.
Oh no, I don't. It's a weird.
I'm seeing it. I'm a realist. I'm not a pessimist, and I'm not an optimist.
Right.
I feel I'm seeing.
What a nice word.
Yeah, I'm seeing for what it really is.
Right.
I'm not feeling
Dude,
like I'm poking a hole.
Oh my god, you're The Big Short.
Yes. Absolutely. I thought about it earlier, but didn't say it because I was like too far into conversation. I'm Steve Carell.
Yeah, you're Steve Carell from The Big Short, which if you haven't seen that movie, why?
Look, I love movies, which is...
Really?
Yes. I also love...
when we started this podcast, I could never have, figured that out.
Continue. I also love history, and I love religion. Because I love knowing more about things, whether it be movies, history, religion. And it's only to have a conversation. It's the best part of life. And that's the thing with religion, talking to you right now, and it relates to movies. Movies relate to religion. Movies relate to history. That's movies that are best.
Did you know everything is philosophy? Like, if you wiki anything and click the first link in Wikipedia, eventually you'll end up in philosophy.
I would say everything is bullshit.
But, like, if you do that wiki thing, I swear to God, you could literally look up...
Yeah.
Fuck, if you wanted to look up the Wikipedia page for the Coen sisters.
Coen sisters?
No, not Coen sisters. It's the other ones.
The Wachowskis?
The Wachowski sisters.
Damn.
They're its at this point.
Yeah.
They're its.
Entities, as I like to call them.
Yeah, I always get those two mixed up, Coen and Wachowskis.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know why. It's just
because one's good, one's bad.
One good, one bad. I know, it's weird.
Yeah.
I feel so bad, too, because, like, one hasn't fucked with my mind and moral compass multiple times. Oh, God. Anyway, you can look them up on Wikipedia, and eventually it'll lead to philosophy. It's creepy.
Yeah.
You won't lead to bullshit, but you'll lead to
everything is bullshit, though. Everyone perceives things as subjective. But here's the thing.
No, man. Cats being better than dogs is objectively fact.
That's the thing. Like, everyone...
I don't care what anybody says. That's an objective fact.
I see everything...
I can prove it. Anyone who's listening right now, like, follow me and argue with me. I will prove that cats are objectively better.
Like, I see everything as right and wrong.
Oh, that is such a hard thing to say.
It is, though. Because, like, can you tell me that The Dark Knight is good or bad?
It's good.
That's how life is.
Not really, though, because think about it like this.
I think some things are harder to determine.
No, I know what you mean.
But at the end of the day, you as a person will always make a decision.
Yes, but.
Yes.
Are you trying to say that thing, The Dark Knight, will be good to everyone?
No.
Okay.
But I don't care about everyone.
Well, you care about yourself, in the sense that
it's
making that decision.
Exactly.
Good or bad.
It's the old school of thought of, so if you live your entire life in this room, never go outside, and you never talk to anyone, does the rest of the world exist? Does anyone else exist?
If you live and die in this room?
Yes. If you were born in this room, and you never leave this room.
You never hear anything outside of this room.
Exactly.
But it does exist in the sense that other people...
The world exists, but to you,
nothing else exists.
Exactly.
Right.
That's my point, black and white. Honestly, like, we're getting very philosophical in this episode, and I blame Batman versus Superman, Dawn of Justice.
Oh, I'm like, I want to get back to movies.
Like, it all leads to the movie. It all leads to the movie.
It is hurting my soul.
This is all coming from Batman vs. Superman. What does that say about the movie? It is thought-provoking.
Great movie.
It is thought-provoking.
That's why I'm sticking with my guns, though. I think better than Iron Man 1.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's because of the scenes. There's powerful scenes. Like,
there is such amazing scenes. Like, Iron Man 1, it knows its love interest is not the best, so it's like she's barely there.
True.
But Lois
is amazing.
Is an amazing character.
Yeah.
Perry, amazing character. He's even better in this movie, to be honest.
Yeah.
Alfred, fuck, dude. Like when Bruce brings Alfred a drink, I was like, damn, he's gotten desperate.
Yeah.
He's like, don't leave me, Alfred. You're my only hope.
But to where we don't like leave things unresolved, black and white.
Right.
To not sound completely negative,
Mm-hmm.
you and the audience must wrap your heads around this.
Mm-hmm.
The most important person in your life, Jesus, is you, Jesus.
False.
Because no, without you, there is not your life. You're gone. It's gone. See what I mean?
What does that say about Superman? Because, like, the most important person is Lois to him, right?
I think that goes without being said that the most important person is himself. But after himself, it is Lois.
But he doesn't see it that way, right?
No, I think it just goes without being said. Like,
does he really understand that, though?
I don't know, but it doesn't matter.
Think of it like this.
That's what I'm saying. Whether people realize it or not, the most important person in their life is themselves, because without themselves, there's nothing. See my point?
Right.
I mean, it's inarguable, right? I mean, how can anyone else be more important if once...
No. How can anyone be more important to your life?
Exactly.
If without your life, you
Because if someone dies, like, say your best friend dies...
Right.
You still go on.
But if you die,
yeah,
you clock out. And
exactly, that's it. See my point?
Yeah, I see what you mean.
Yeah. It's a very grim thought. But it's true.
Yeah, it
Just is. Like all powerful, all good. These are grim thoughts, dude.
Oh my god.
It is 2:55 in the morning. And holy shit. I want to
move on.
But it all relates.
I know, and that's what's scary.
This movie's scary, dude. It's a horror movie. What Batman did to the criminals, whoever being unconscious or branded.
I thought he was gonna brand Lex.
I thought so too, but he punches the wall because he's gonna be in jail, and he's gonna. Only thing he looks at is that bat symbol. That's amazing.
And they even said if you have that brand on you, it might as well be like. Oh yeah, that was crazy. But when they said it, I don't remember like what the context was for the most part. But it's like if
Lex
you have that.
Zod.
All right, thanks for letting me finish. What, twice now?
Yeah.
Bells and that.
Yeah.
Fuck you. If you have that scar.
Yeah.
It is basically a symbol that means your death, right? That's what they said. Like, and the way...
The dude was a child predator.
Yeah,
holy
that's what...
shit, that was dark.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like Watchmen all over again.
Right?
Although, not as bad. Like, I would still say that guy was way worse.
Yeah, it was more of a child trafficker, but...
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, I mean, he has to... The thing about that is, like, he has to find some pleasure in that.
Oh, yeah, and they said predator.
Yeah. So I'm thinking, like, everyone that he brands, or the only people he brands, are the people that will get the death sentence. Right? Because they said, like, anyone that has it, I can pretty much guarantee they're gonna die. Like, that was stated by, like, a reporter at one point, I think.
No, I mean, I think, to be interpreted different ways, like, people who have done stuff to kids, whether it be murder or rape, like, they end up getting fucking killed in prison by those who didn't kill kids or fuck with kids.
Okay, so it's not so like...
I don't think there's this underground system that Batman has where I'm gonna put you in jail and someone's gonna kill you.
What I meant was, like, not an underground system, more like whatever asylum is holding these criminals, like, the people in charge understand, like, if Batman...
No, I don't think it's like that, because, like, the asylum has never been on that good of terms with Batman. Ever.
True, and they tried to shoot him with a shotgun.
Yeah. So that's how the legal system works.
The way they treated Batman in this movie is so terrifying.
It is.
Although I'm not gonna lie, I know it was trying to be terrifying, but when Batman was, like, hanging off a wall,
that was awesome.
Was really funny.
Yeah, the movie's really funny, but it's awesome.
He just looks so funny, just like on the corner.
It's like Spider-Man hanging.
Yeah, but it's weird because he's so buff. He's huge.
Yeah.
He's like, it's like a huge guy just like in the corner of a room.
Like, hey guys.
Yeah, it's weird and it's
I thought
cool.
it was awesome.
But he's so acrobatic too. That's what's awesome
Yeah.
about him.
Oh my god, him working out.
Dude, that was crazy.
Damn.
Gotta have a montage.
Such great. And the music.
Yeah, dude, the music's awesome, but like, I didn't hear most of it because like the entire scene I was just like thinking that song. It's like, I was like, montage. Oh my god, that's awesome.
Okay, but as far as Lex as a villain, holy shit,
Dude,
what a mess.
yeah.
And his plan. And his motivations.
What is his plan though? Because like his plan was to get Apocalypse's attention, right? Or not Apocalypse. Ah, fuck.
His plan was
Darkseid.
His plan was to take out Superman. With Doomsday.
No, because he accomplished that, and he said it's like it's still not over, like right? Because like Darkseid. So obviously his main thing may have been Superman.
No, it's
dies.
knowledge.
Or maybe he knows
It's
that
knowledge.
Superman can't die.
It was knowledge. By, like, he found out about everything. Like, all the
Right.
different planets.
Oh, that's right.
Systems.
He did learn about everything.
Yeah.
He knows
So, yeah,
everything.
he learns about Darkseid. He's just like, well, I'm fucked. Send. Which is like,
Sends an email. It's
yeah,
like, hey,
Superman's dead. Like, just come here and knock everything over. I'm in
do you
prison.
think like in their
Let me out.
universe, Darkseid and his army are legitimately afraid of Kryptonians? Like under a yellow sun?
I think he realizes, hey, that's a bigger threat than a man versus a bat. On surface value.
Right.
So
Like Dragon Ball Z did the same thing basically. Frieza, which is you love Frieza.
he's good.
Yeah. He realized that
Yours is
the Saiyans. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He realized that the Saiyans were a threat, much like the Kryptonians are a threat to Darkseid,
Yeah.
apparently, which makes sense. So he blew up their entire world.
You know who the biggest threat to Darkseid is?
Oh.
Batman. No.
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah.
Like in that one anime movie where he gets punched through a pillar and it's like, he's okay. He gets back up.
Yeah. How amazing is it? The ending of the movie, like that montage wrapping everything up. It's better than Man of Steel. It's the only way to describe this movie. It's better than Man of Steel.
Yeah,
Man
it
of Steel's
is.
awesome.
I think it's better than Iron Man.
Yeah,
Like,
it is.
I'm
It
gonna
is better.
stick with
I agree.
that.
I agree. The empirical
Maybe
system.
I doubt it, but maybe after rewatching it, we'll find a glaring problem. I want to. You know what? The entire time we're watching the movie, on Thursday, I'm just gonna be like, all right, where's the next horse? I know it's here somewhere.
Oh, fuck you and your horses. I'm
Fuck,
gonna be
man.
memorizing quotes.
Dude, you know what? Like, legitimately scared the shit out of me
What?
when that bat thing burst through Martha Wayne's grave.
Oh yeah.
That fucking terrified me. I was like, oh fuck.
You know what terrified me?
Uh.
The blowing up of the Capitol.
Oh
The
man,
emotions.
she
dude.
was scared.
There's so much, dude. The acting in this movie is amazing.
Dude, I expected like that senator to be a total bitch. She was gonna be like, what's that one lady from Suicide Squad? That's like,
Amanda Waller.
yeah, she's always super anti-hero. Like,
Yeah.
always like, fuck Batman.
Yeah.
Fuck all of those guys.
Yeah.
I was expecting like that's what this character was gonna be. It was like, no, she's like,
Yeah.
she's pro Superman, but she wants like, she doesn't want him to have unlimited power.
Yeah, she wants democracy.
And she understood, like, Lex, if we give him this power, that's not a good thing.
Yeah.
And she was right.
Yeah.
All right.
Look.
It's weird because like, okay, do you think Doomsday would have even been invented if Lex had the kryptonite?
What do you mean?
Like, would he have made Doomsday if he had the kryptonite?
Oh, let's thank Target for not spoiling it. Because he didn't have the power armor.
Oh.
I do apologize for interrupting you, but you mentioned Lex a couple times and it just triggered like, oh, hey, no power armor.
No, it's
Yeah.
a spoiler for Justice League, man.
Alright, no, actually what I think it is, it's Justice League 2 or 3. Because here's what I think happens. Darkseid comes. That's, Justice League 1. But I'm thinking afterwards,
Was that
we
the
get...
porn parody? Darkseid Comes.
Yes. and it's a black guy.
And we finally have an attractive-looking Wonder Woman in the costume, so yippee!
What
like,
the fuck are you talking about?
Dude,
Gal
the
Gadot's
fucking...
amazing.
Huh?
Gal Gadot's amazing.
But, like, Wonder Woman, though. The
Yeah.
fucking Wonder Woman!
Yeah.
That costume was shit.
What? What are you talking about? The
Alright.
70s?
Yeah.
Of course.
That's my point. That one
She was
was shit.
attractive. You're saying, like, there's never been an attractive Wonder Woman. What the fuck are you talking
Because,
about?
like, when I see a Wonder Woman character, I want to see a good costume. Otherwise, it's not going to matter how
The
attractive...
costume in this movie is amazing.
That's my point!
Okay.
Because I said that other one is shit.
You
Because...
said we've never seen a hot Wonder Woman besides a porn parody.
False. The porn parody you're creating with Darkseid coming is the same universe as Dawn of Just Us. So...
Dawn of Just Us is a stuffed animal. Wrong. Not a porn. And Darkseid Coming.
It's a story.
It's poetry.
It's poetry.
And your creating of porn sickens me. But here's what I was saying. After Darkseid comes, the Injustice League comes. And that's gonna be fucking awesome.
Whoa.
Yes, dude. Lex is in prison right now.
Okay.
But after, like, Justice League, who better to have come out after that is Injustice League. That's gonna be awesome. Joker, Lex, Cheetah.
Yay, Cheetah. The one we've all been waiting for.
Cheetah's fucking awesome. Like, she
is,
works, especially in the Injustice League.
I want to see Ares, though.
No, Ares is too fucking big. Like, that works perfect for a Wonder Woman movie.
You mean the prequel?
I don't
think they have going?
Maybe. I would be worried because
no, I don't
Ares
think so.
Would be too big.
Ares is just, like, there's no way they could cover that up in the past.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. But
so, like,
he could maybe because magic.
Because magic.
Because magic.
The best logic.
Right?
It's magic. That's why.
No, unconscious is the best logic
That's
ever.
the best one.
But
like, that's the best Batman thing ever.
Okay, what are the best things about this movie to you? Like,
this isn't the best thing. I just really it stood out to me.
Okay.
Is when Lex is walking down that hallway.
Okay, so Lex is definitely one of the best parts of the movie.
Oh yeah.
Now again,
but when he walks down that hallway, I was just like,
his motivations. It's so deep, dude.
It is
like that. That's what intrigues
and like
me the most.
he's so layered too. It's so beautiful.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It all
he's
goes
like the
back,
best type of lasagna, man.
Right?
Like the top is, it's alluring. It's like
it's entertaining.
It's cool. It's like it has this like it has
but
a couple cheeses on there.
Crazy.
And then, but like when you get deeper, it's like you get past this little pasta. There's like sauce, but like there's like this ground up cheese everywhere. It's like weird.
Yeah.
It's crazy. And you get under that, there's tomato. There's even more sauce and there's more cheese, but it's like melted. It's like half melted, half. It's weird.
What's great about Lex? It makes you think the most.
I went on way too long with that lasagna analogy.
It's all good because it's about Lex Luthor and he's amazing in this movie. Is he the best Lex?
Okay.
Yes.
It's been a while.
Yeah.
Since I watched the other Superman movies.
Your
but
empirical opinion.
But like, I can't imagine me rewatching it and thinking, "Oh no way, this Lex was so much."
Because I mean, if it is, sure, we'll change it. But for now.
But for now, for sure, dude.
Cause, dude, what has made us think the most on the podcast? Probably like 40 minutes on it. All powerful, all good.
Oh, and top 5 that took like 40 minutes too.
Yeah, but I'm talking this movie.
Right.
What has come out on top.
And that was all Lex.
Yeah, it's Lex. It's so fucking intriguing.
Everything he said could have like its own conversation. To be honest, like, all right, dude, when he legitimately flipped that picture upside down with the devils and the angels.
Yes, that was amazing.
Fuck, dude.
And again, devils and angels, like, I love
like
this
when
movie.
he first said that, he was like, "Oh, it's Superman, right?" Yeah. But like later at when he wasn't gonna do it for Superman because he's like, "Oh, I'm saying it, but I'm not actually gonna do it." When he saw Darkseid, he's like, "Oh yeah, flip that shit over."
Yeah.
Damn.
I love how they brought Jenny back. That was awesome.
Yeah.
I love how they brought Carrie back.
Dude. Yes.
Right? Still in that uniform. I think
it's still twice as attractive as like she could ever be because cougar
okay.
power fetish thing I have going on.
You want character development?
Yes.
Okay, so here's what I love about our podcast: the storyline, as cussable as it is. Like, I am so focused.
Cussable.
I am so focused on the philosophical morality of life, and you're like cougars.
Right?
She was attractive.
Oh my god.
The hottest Wonder Woman porn. Holy shit, dude! Like seriously, the contrast between us.
Dude, when we made this podcast, I never thought I'd be the comic relief. I thought it was gonna be like.
Really?
Yeah, because you're always alright. You're like Alfred. You're super serious, but like your jokes always hit home. like Alfred in this movie. That's one thing when I went into this movie, I was like, how are they gonna be funny? Because it's like super serious.
Yeah.
Like it
I'm
feels.
a friend of your son's.
Yeah.
I can tell
like,
by the cadence.
Oh shit.
Yeah, and
that
was
awesome.
Yep, and they said shit, not shh.
Yeah, and it was.
Yeah.
What was great? What made that better is like because every earlier times they would cut that. They were like, oh, cut to this scene.
Yep.
Cut to this scene or like loud sound.
They didn't show too much in the trailers.
Oh no.
Do you know how amazing it is to realize that people were wrong, and I was
right,
and you were right?
Oh man, we were right, man.
Yeah, it's awesome. But yeah, just like let's talk about us though, the podcast. Like,
wait, we're talking about us now?
Yeah.
Oh.
Dawn of Just Us. Heart, pink, Instagram. What the fuck was that, Jesus?
Oh, that was awesome.
It was awesome.
That's a response to your post because your post was like, I clicked like and I was like, oh shit, yes.
Yeah, the heart that came up between us. But alright, but what I mean is, our podcast, dude, like, it's evolving. And I'm
like Pokemon.
Yeah, we're seeing it evolve. Like it's black and white, like Pokemon.
Like that shitty Pokemon game.
Yeah.
Black and white. Yay.
Yeah, but we're doing more than just.
I say that, but I played the fuck out of that game.
I never got into Pokemon, and I legit tried. I tried shows.
No, like,
I tried the cards. Tried the video games.
Dude, the show pisses me off because like.
It was
just. It didn't grow up with me. It doesn't. Alright, right. The current Pokemon. Yeah. It doesn't feel like it's made for me anymore. Like when I first watched Pokemon when I was younger, I was like, no one got it. Like none of my cousins.
Hold on, fuck you. How am I the serious and you're the comic relief when you're asking me would I kill a baby? Answer me that, Jesus. You're comic relief. Get the fuck out.
Fair enough.
Yeah. We're equal.
Yeah, we're equal.
Yeah.
Equalists.
Yeah.
But back to my story. Okay, so.
What would you say is worse, though? Me saying God is as bad as the devil, or you saying all those analogies?
I think I'm still the more fucked up individual because I came up with
Really?
all that. I came up with that, man.
I'm the one who.
Sure, you just said one of the most blasphemous things ever.
Is it
spoken.
blasphemous?
That's the thing. Mine was just created for the purpose of being created. Yours was created for the purpose of solving one of the a huge religious mystery that could never really be solved.
Can it though?
No.
Why?
It's
all about belief, dude.
Exactly. It's why it can never. That's why I probably will continue at this day, after this conversation, after every conversation we ever have, probably continue to believe he can be all good and all powerful. Even if I can't explain it, sometimes you just have to take a... Fuck, I forgot to quote. No, I know it.
So now just...
No, I got it. Sometimes you just have to take a leap of faith. The trust part comes later. Yes, okay, I got it. Okay, that's my point.
No. All right,
and my leap of faith is my entire life. The trust part will come later.
No. I'm trapped in a burning building. No exits. Am I supposed to just sit there and take a leap of faith that someone's going to save me? Or do I try to escape and make my own exit? How's that for an analogy? Solve that scenario.
I would not blame you if you did either one.
How, though?
If you sat there and waited and no one came...
I would be a dumbass. And anyone who does, I would call them a dumbass.
And I wouldn't blame you, but I wouldn't.
Damn.
Look, giving up without even trying,
Yeah.
I've never seen as, like, a terrible thing. Because there's always a level of understanding you have when taking on a task of whether or not it is possible to accomplish. Like, there's a huge difference when we decided to make a podcast and when we decided we were going to go out and, like, do the Rainbow Lantern in front of a bunch of Boy Scouts who weren't going to appreciate it. I knew that wasn't going to happen. Like, honestly, the movie could totally happen. But we were never going to... I can't act in front of people on the spot like that. Can you?
Yes.
Well, I can't improvise like that. Especially since you were telling me to talk in Spanish. Like, and this was a time when I barely, like, a couple months of knowing you,
Yeah.
I thought most of the shit we were saying was bullshit anyway.
That's the thing. I never...
Yeah, I know.
I say a lot of bullshit, but none of it's bullshit.
Exactly, and it's terrifying sometimes. But,
like this conversation?
Right? But, like, where was I going with this?
Leap of faith.
Burning
building.
Right, okay. We get so sidetracked. Like, the attention span of goldfish, man. Like, I was going to talk about Pokemon.
But I am so intrigued. Like, is the best thing in this movie, as much as I love the opening scene, as much as I love Batman, is the best part of this movie Lex Luthor's line, all good, all powerful, just because of how fucking...
I think Lex... I don't know if that line specifically, but I think Lex can be definitively said as, if not the best, one of the best things in this movie.
Definitely. Agreed. He is one of the best things. But that line, try to tell me something about that movie that's more thought-provoking and amazing than that line. Because whether or not we agree about it, shit, dude, we talked about it.
What was in that? I want to know what was in that cup, man.
What?
Grandma's,
That was piss.
Was it, though?
It was.
Was it, though?
It was Lex's piss.
I want to watch that movie again and, like...
If it's all natural, can it be all bad?
Oh,
that's
my
question.
God. When he killed his assistant, though.
Fuck, dude. Wow.
She didn't see it coming either. She was like, alright, where is he, though?
Yeah, she kept looking for him, like...
I thought they were gonna... Yeah.
Damn.
I thought she wasn't a bad person at all.
Such good character development on Lex's part, just showing how twisted and evil he is.
He is like a twisted motherfucker.
But, dude, he comes from a place... Yeah. He comes from a place of where he's asking the question, all good, all powerful. That's the entire linchpin of the movie.
Can Superman be all powerful if he is all good?
No, that's the thing. Superman is not all powerful.
And that's why he can be all good.
Yes.
Which is why I would sooner accept that God can be all good but not all powerful before I accept that he's all powerful and not all good.
Actually, think about it. Is Superman all good? Is he neither?
Is he? Yeah, what's terrifying is that could also be an option.
Because Superman could turn bad. That's why Batman has to have the kryptonite.
Yeah, so he can't be all good if he
Honestly,
can be bad,
I think the same
right?
applies for God, because that is where this whole thing stems from. Superman he derives from God. I think God is neither.
Oh, man.
God could not be all good if he created the devil.
So, like, I was going to say something about Pokemon.
You said that I was way in the past.
Fuck you.
Now, Pokemon can go unresolved.
No.
Other than the fact that we both didn't think it was, like, the best shit ever.
But I had stuff to say.
Like, to not be unresolved, though, is... How can he be all good if he created the devil?
Because the devil is all bad.
Exactly, but he created that all bad.
Yes, so he could become... He put all the negative stuff...
Okay,
right?
If I throw a bucket of paint on me that is red, and I'm, like, say I'm wearing a white shirt, and I throw a bucket of red paint on that white shirt, is that shirt all white?
Wait, what?
If
I throw red paint on your white shirt,
yes.
Is that shirt all white?
Yes.
No.
Nope. And neither is God.
I don't understand the analogy.
If God creates the devil, if God throws the devil into the mix, and the devil is bad, there is some bad in the mix, and the mix is no longer all good.
But wait. To try to use your analogy, as weird as it is, for my argument.
I think
If
yes.
you create, if you have an all-white shirt, right?
Yes.
And then you create a machine, not on that shirt, but just like beside it,
Yeah.
on the other side of you,
Yes.
right? That if the shirt chooses to, can have tiny drops of red splash on it, is that still...
Is red bad? Because that's where I was going to... The red represents the devil. And all is bad.
The devil is all bad, though, right?
Yes. Is he, though?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what we decided earlier, yes. Just checking.
As much as comic books have misled that belief, anime has misled that belief. Prometheus.
And also the original.
Why is it so, like, fascinating to explore hell? And, like,
because no one wants to explore heaven because a bunch of Christians are going to freak out and call you blasphemous.
I wanna write a story about angels, dude.
I want to talk about angels.
Alright, look.
I want to talk about angels and not be called blasphemous.
Same. But, like, I want to
talk about God and
I've
people
seen
not be
anime
offended.
about, like, these super powerful, like, devil people, right? And that's some of them are okay.
Okay, when I first said
and, like,
God is as bad as the devil, you freaked.
Yeah.
Why? If I said the devil is as bad as the devil, you would not freak, because it's just about the devil. If I say anything related to God, it becomes more serious than the devil. And that answers your question as why the devil is more explored.
No.
Yes.
Wait.
The devil is more explored.
If God is as anything as blank.
If I explore God, it is more controversial than exploring the devil.
It's more terrifying, but I wouldn't say it's not something I would want to cross, like, right?
As you always say, no moral limits.
Right.
I define the moral limits as a saying as the limits that we set as far as our beliefs. To say no moral limits is to say that there are no limits to go beyond.
I've always been a proud believer that the sky's the limit is a load of bullshit.
It is.
Why would I stop
exactly.
at the sky?
So when you say no limits, there's no limits to go beyond. So if God is a limit, then you're limiting yourself and your words of saying no.
And I'm saying, like, that's why we're having this conversation.
Exactly.
Because even God in of itself is not a limiter.
Exactly.
It is just something that requires much more thought on
That's
my
what I'm saying.
part. Because I refuse to allow you... Look, I've been beaten like a bitch when I fought for Ripley. Wow, that was stupid on my part.
You did fight for Ridley Scott, who created Ripley, so...
Yeah. Right.
Okay.
Dude, it's just him, like, gender swap, man. That's all it is. When I fought for Ripley, I got fucked over when I fought for John Williams. But, like, just like Frozen, just like Evangelion, God is not something I will let you beat me in.
No, it's not. No, it's
or
not.
even, like,
no,
Green Lantern, too.
It's no...
It's not...
but I mean, it's not about...
Yeah.
Yeah, no, but that was like another one you lost on, but it's not about losing. It's not about me beating you. It's a conversation. Now, if you're saying definitively that you will not evolve,
I will totally
develop.
No, I've already told you, like, I've accepted the idea that...
The notion.
Right, the notion that it is possible what you're saying.
Yes.
And also
I have valid points, correct?
Agreed.
Yeah.
And that's why I was even like...
Have I said anything that you would say is like, that's horseshit?
No.
Is there anything I've ever said that's been horseshit?
Wow.
Thinking.
Yeah, give me a second.
Because that's the thing, I think there's a lot of problems with people, is they never let you explain yourself.
I hate that. Like, they expect me to make my opinion known in 5 words or less.
It's not my fault that my hook and thesis are mostly offensive.
But my conclusion always brings it together. If
people just looked at my body, they'd fall in love.
Right, like...
But they see the hook and thesis, and they're like, oh shit, let's get away.
Like Henry Cavill.
Damn, that's a beautiful man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It hurt me. It hurt my pride as a person.
Same. Like when he's shirtless in the kitchen making eggs. Like,
right.
I can't do that.
Why do you not have clothes on, you beautiful bastard?
Right? Why do we not have that?
Why? Because we love pizza. And we love McDonald's.
But you know what I never hear? Is men fighting to change the look of Henry Cavill. People fought to change the look of Scarlett Johansson. People fought to change the look of Barbie because they look too perfect. What the fuck is that? You see my point?
I do.
When women look awesome, people are like, they're too awesome. That's not a good representation of how normal women look. When it happens with a man, it's A-okay. Am I right?
Oh my god.
Am I right? Again?
Yeah. I'm sure there's examples that you would be wrong, but like...
Not really,
they're so far and few.
Yeah, not really, though. Like, sure, you can point to some, and dude, you know I could argue those. Even the few examples that you could pull.
Which I can't pull.
Exactly, exactly.
But I'm sure someone could.
Someone could, and I could argue, and you know that.
Yeah.
But to come back, because I was just talking while you were thinking, have I ever said something that's just been complete horseshit? Because even something that you disagree on, which is Evangelion, you have admitted that is valid.
It is, and I said this earlier, it is valid in the sense that you don't have a full understanding of the series.
No. Fuck you and the rest of the series. My opinions on the first 2 episodes are completely valid. You cannot... No. Like a movie, you cannot take in consideration a tie-in book. See my point? Like these 2 episodes, you can't take in consideration something I haven't seen.
If I watch the first 10 minutes of...
Breaking Bad?
Not Breaking Bad.
First, you know it's good.
Because I haven't watched the full show, so I can't say anything about it. If I watch the first 10 minutes of The Dark Knight, and then I try to explain Batman's story arc to you, is that going to work? No.
And I wouldn't blame you. I would say that's valid of you, that you can't explain the rest of the movie.
So how can you try to tell me that Evangelion's problem is that it focuses on Misato's body when you haven't seen the full show and you don't understand?
No, because fuck the rest of the thing. Your opinion on the first 10 minutes of The Dark Knight is still valid.
Not if it
your opinion. No. Your opinion on that first 10 minutes stands by itself.
All right, look. If
you say the first 10 minutes is shit, like, what are you talking about? Because that's awesome. But if you say the first 10 minutes is awesome because it's true, you're right. Correct?
Sure.
Yeah. And if you see the rest of The Dark Knight, it doesn't change the first 10 minutes.
I think this is a better example because The Dark Knight is already, like, it's good consistently.
Yeah.
So.
Okay.
All right. Godzilla, right? It starts out pretty cool. Right?
Better example. Ex Machina.
No.
You don't know. You don't find out until the end.
How great it is?
Yes. So if you see the first 10 minutes of Ex Machina and you're like, it's okay. That's completely valid. But if you see the rest of the thing, you'd be like, the rest of the movie is great. So the thing as a whole is great. But that first 10 minutes is still okay.
I see what you're getting at.
Exactly. Just like the first half of the Avengers is boring as hell, and the second half is way overstuffed.
Not only overstuffed, but like with terrible effects.
Yeah, but you see my point about Evangelion now, correct?
No, I know what you're getting at. Okay.
Yeah.
I just need clarification.
And that's the same. And
I still think you're absolutely wrong about like it being bad episodes, but I understand why you think they're bad episodes.
Exactly. It's not horseshit then.
It's not horse. No, I don't think it's horseshit.
Horseshit means it's completely invalid.
like saying Undefeated Horseshit is
Good.
a good anime.
Exactly.
Which actually it has
That's what I'm getting at. Like,
it has its 14-year-old demographic, so yippee. It has the 14-year-olds that are discovering anime and deciding to jerk off to it in secret.
that's what I'm saying. Like, we are talking about a lot of shit.
Yeah.
I don't think it's horseshit.
I don't think anything you said is horseshit.
No. It's good. Just want to make sure. No, I don't want to keep talking if it's horseshit. Because what's the point?
Because it's fun.
If I'm full of horseshit.
Because look, alright.
Yeah.
When I was arguing with my friend Markel about why the tumor in The Fault in Our Tumors was a part of the sex scene and it's a three-way, I mean, that is kind of bullshit, right? Like, we can't, it's not alive, right?
I stand by my statements that is a three-way.
Oh, it's same.
That's
and
not horseshit.
Mm.
It's not, though. That's what I'm saying. I don't speak horseshit.
At one point, he put me into a corner, and I immediately dug myself out of it. Because I kind of put myself there, too. And he, like, jumped on that shit, and I was like, no.
Look.
Because this.
In The Fault in Our Stars, if those two characters have sex, and she has cancer. Wait. Yeah, she has cancer.
Yeah, she had the cancer.
What did he have?
A penis. And that's what matters, right? In that scene.
He has a
and,
penis.
like, someone was like, oh, the bed was a part of it, too. The bed wasn't inside of her.
Yeah.
The tumor was inside of her.
Exactly. So
first, in fact.
So they're just kind of tag teaming her.
Yeah, they're both ends, man.
Yep. One's like this interdimensional thing that's just, it doesn't need a hole. It doesn't need an end. It's already inside of her.
It's inside of her.
Yes.
And the other is, like, constantly changing from in and out.
Yeah. Not really, though, because it wasn't really, like...
Yeah, it was weird.
Yeah. She just kind of just sat on him.
Yeah.
It's not exciting. Damn YA sex.
Dude, you know what was exciting? Deadpool.
You know what was exciting? Man of Steel. Bathtub.
You mean, Batman vs Superman?
You dumbass. Fuck. No, you dumb fuck. What do they call Superman? The Man of Steel.
The Man of Steel, not in this movie, though.
They didn't call him the Man of Steel in the first one either. Dumbass. They didn't call the Dark Knight.
That's why when you say if you're trying to
Rises.
Yes,
dumbass.
it did.
No.
Oh, not well. They call him that in Dark Knight.
Not in Dark Knight Rises.
But like, what your argument here was like, oh, because like he's considered the Man of Steel in the movie. Man of Steel. Sure, to us, but not to the movie. So if you're trying to go,
he's not considered a Dark Knight in Dark Knight Rises.
But he is a Dark Knight in general because the trilogy just stated that.
Show don't tell. They showed us he's a Man of Steel because he looks like he ate steel.
He does, and it pisses me off.
You jealous?
Oh,
Hashtag jealous, Jesus.
Like that one's what I'll say. But dude, like I want that body with Kylo's face. Like that's my fantasy.
You know that's getting photoshopped now.
Oh yeah, dude, that's be fucking awe.
Yeah.
I'm not even a part of it. It's just
no, you're looking awe like, oh shit.
No man, just like make that and then tag me on Instagram.
Yeah. Damn. But to resolve what we've talked about so far, God, all powerful, all good.
Yeah.
It's valid. The statement. And incredibly powerful. And it's what makes Lex so amazing.
That line is subject to controversy. Right?
It should be.
It should be.
Yeah.
Is it really so surprising? And then you can finish that because I don't remember the entire quote.
Is it really surprising that the greatest line in the movie should be subject to controversy?
Yeah, there you go.
That's all there is to it, dude. Like that line, it speaks volumes.
It's phenomenal.
It talks about everything. Like it's, oh my god, they didn't even have it in the trailer, dude.
I was questioning the script at one point. I was like, they're repeating lines in a.
And I told you this. I was like, don't worry, dude. Like every movie does that, or at least every good movie I know of does that. Like Dark Knight. That is every movie that is good to me is The Dark Knight.
every movie should just be The Dark Knight.
And Star Wars.
And Star Wars.
Yeah.
Which is weird, because, like, before, Jar Jar Abrams, made the new movie, I had never heard you say anything besides Batman.
Because we were talking about Batman.
Sure, well, like, we had a lot of conversations prior to, like, Star Wars.
Oh, no. Here's the thing. So, if a car crash happens in front of you, you don't talk about car crashes?
Probably.
Bingo. Star Wars happened right in front of me and I had to talk about it.
Jar Jar Abrams has done good.
He has. And Jar Jar Abrams I trust. He hasn't fucked up yet. Like, he's a good director.
Yeah.
But this movie...
But he's not as good as T.J. Miller.
No, T.J. Miller is a god.
Yeah, he's
a true odyssey.
Like, have I told you what I want to see in a T.J. Miller spin-off of Cloverfield?
What?
Alright, so, like, not even a spin-off, dude. I want a remake.
What?
Alright, I want him to remake the movie.
It's like...
And, like, he gets the powers from Chronicle, right?
What?
So, like, he has those powers, right?
Yeah.
So, like, that monster just fucking blows up the planet, right?
Yeah.
And he fights it. But, when, like, the camera is following... So, I think we brought this up in the Cloverfield podcast, too. But, like, the camera is following them around, like, in Chronicle, but it's, like, shaky cam. Like, it's not, like, super clear like in Chronicle. It's, like, all shaky cam because it's T.J. Miller controlling it.
If Futurama has taught us anything, is that Futurama is always right. And what would be fucking awesome...
Yes, Futurama taught us that it is always right.
Dumbass, that is what I just said.
I know, but I'm reiterating because, like, it's such a weird statement to make. Like, that's like saying...
Is it? Again...
Stewart taught me that Stewart is always right.
Stewart did teach you that. Time.
No, I learned you showed not. No, Benji needed clarification because I already understood that just from hanging out with you. Benji was like, no.
Benji doubted.
Yeah, he doubted and he couldn't argue for his statement because he's a dumbass.
True.
Still doesn't watch our content, so I can do whatever the fuck I want.
He does watch our content, all 1.5 episodes he's seen.
Yeah. Out of what are we at now? I don't even know. I lost count.
Let's see. 15?
Maybe.
Yeah,
I don't even know.
No, I know we're on 15, dumbass.
I don't. I lost count. It all look, dude. Everything blurs.
Wow.
We have countless conversations. We have countless podcasts. Like it's so.
We have one podcast, countless episodes.
True. It's like all of our conversations
we
just
have one
blur
episode,
together.
Podcast.
Fuck! I don't like half the time. I don't even know if like I'm on a podcast. Like, are you recording all the time?
Maybe.
I don't even know.
Prove it. So, but here's the thing. We are going to keep talking about God.
Again?
Not again. We are going to continue. But we will continue that on part 3. And we're going to wrap it up right here. And I'm not going to just say something outlandish like I did last episode. Outlandishly true as it was. But what I will say...
It wasn't true, though.
It was true.
The devil and the God, and not the God, but God being equal?
No. God is as bad as the devil. To be continued.
Oh my God, it's the same one, you dumbass. Alright, so I'm going to take over this one because Stewart's being a dumbass this podcast.
What?
Yeah. So, here's some clips from the third part of this amazing trilogy.
False. God, though. Alright? Now, like I said with the paint and the t-shirts. T-shirt and the paint.
Whoa.
Alright, so if I have a white t-shirt...
I thought, wait, are the t-shirts a symbolism for humanity, or each one is its own person?
No, the t-shirt is God.
What? Wait, the t-shirt is God?
Yeah.
I'm lost. I thought it was humanity and, because,
Are
humanity...
you Sam?
No, because you
you
made it
Sam
so
right
confusing, though. You made it confusing, because, I thought, alright, the shirt is humanity, right?
Did you get Sam?
Are you asking me if I'm high without saying it out loud so that way we don't get, like, shut down by YouTube?
No, like, being Sam is different from being high.
No, it's not. He's always high, but he isn't high.
That's what I'm saying, he's not high.
Yeah, he's not high.
He's Sam.
He just acts it, and it's awesome.
That's what I'm saying. Are you Sam?
Ooh, got him. Where am I gonna get the money?
I feel like this Digibro thing came out of nowhere, like my affection for Star Wars.
Oh, no, I mean, I was into Digibro, like, around the time that I met you, so it was like, you know, all
like,
these good things came out of nowhere.
Because,
but, like...
Oh, I'm a good thing. Like, right? Character development.
Right?
Yeah.
But... Why would I show you an
fuck.
Anime YouTuber?
I was a pretentious fuck.
We both hate YouTube.
In like the first couple episodes. But now I'm like a good thing.
Yeah, you're a good thing.
Yeah.
You're a necessary evil.
That's a Dark Knight Rises quote, so that's even better.
Right?
Yeah.
But, like, why would I show you a YouTuber...
What I'm saying is false about Digibro.
Uh-huh.
Is that when I asked you who would be the one man you could interview, you said Hekiano.
Oh, yeah.
Not Digibro.
Because, look, the way I see it, Digibro, as much as I love him, like...
He's a better choice, though.
He's not.
He is.
No.
He's more of a personality.
You've never seen an interview with Hideaki Anno. He is such an interesting person. I've seen so many interviews with him. Like, I've built up a concept of who he is, and I like to believe that I got it pretty on point. I mean, he could be like a totally different person.
I hope he's like the Asian Mel Gibson.
That'd be awesome.
That would make me want to interview him.
Dude, he is such an interesting person, dude. His wife is awesome. Damn.
Was she in a porn parody too, Jesus?
She made an anime about them.
About porn parodies or
no, about them, their relationship.
Oh, that sounds fascinating.
It is.
What?
How many couples can you say have actually done something that monumental with their relationship?
Come back to me on that one.
Yeah.
Oh, I know. Dark Knight. Mic drop.
What do you mean?
Christopher Nolan and his wife.
Oh.
Yeah.
So is Rachel the wife?
No, dumbass. His wife is the producer.
Oh, I know. But like, my point is like about them.
No, dude. No, you said has anyone accomplished like
with their? It has to be about their relationship, though.
The Dark Knight is about love, dude. Which that is a symbol for their relationship.
It's about love.
Yeah.